The Olivet Discourse. Part 1. What is the Olivet Discourse? It is Jesus' profound teaching on the Mount of Olives, recorded in the Gospels of Matthew, chapters 24 and 25, Mark, chapter 13, and Luke, chapter 21. It's often called the Little Apocalypse, because it contains vivid apocalyptic imagery and prophetic insights. In this teaching, Jesus responds to his disciples' questions about the destruction of the temple, the signs of his coming, and the end of the age. He speaks of wars, natural disasters, persecution, false prophets, and the eventual triumph of God's kingdom. The tone is both warning and hope-filled, urging vigilance, faithfulness, and readiness. The Olivet Discourse has been interpreted in several different ways.
These are the primary interpretations. Futurist view. They see most of it as referring to future events, particularly the Great Tribulation, the rise of the Antichrist, and Christ's second coming. It's popular among dispensationalists, who often distinguish between God's plan for Israel and the Church. Preterist view. They interpret much of it as having already been fulfilled, especially the events of the destruction of Jerusalem and the Temple in 70 AD. They argue that Jesus was speaking primarily about the end of the Jewish age, not the end of the world. Historicist view. They see it as a sweeping overview of church history, with various signs and events corresponding to different historical eras. It was more common among reformers but is less prevalent today. Idealist view. They interpret it symbolically, viewing it as a timeless spiritual message about the ongoing struggle between good and evil, rather than a literal timeline of events. Mixed or dual fulfillment view. Some scholars suggest that Jesus' words had both an immediate fulfillment in 70 AD and a future, ultimate fulfillment at the end of the age. This view tries to harmonize the historical and prophetic elements of the text.
Each gospel account also emphasizes different nuances. Matthew, for instance, is more Jewish in tone and includes references to the Sabbath. Luke's version is more Gentile-oriented, including phrases like, "until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled." It's a cornerstone of Christian theology and has sparked centuries of theological reflection. Thank you for watching. For more inspirational videos, visit www.youtube.com/@mark072759/videos and subscribe.